Good evening. We're going to call to order our regular meeting for the Board of Education for the Ballston Spa Central School District for June 25th, 2025. Can you please rise for our Pledge of Allegiance? I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. I'd like to welcome those who are watching on the live stream. I'd like to welcome all of you who are here in person. For those of you who are here in person, if for any reason we had to exit the library, there is the exit at the front of the library that leads into the hallway, and behind me in either corner there are exits that lead to the outside. So this week ends our instructional year for 2024-2025. We are celebrating student achievement with elementary school moving up celebrations, our middle school moving up celebration, and the high school graduation ceremony at SPAC. It has been a very successful school year and with many great moments, and I want to make sure I mention how grateful I and the entire board are for the support that is given to our district staff and to all of our students by so many. I'd like to start with all of our parents, guardians, and caregivers for being so supportive of their students, our PTAs, our high school PTSA, and the many booster clubs, and all of those who volunteer at sporting events, theater performances, concerts, science and robotic competitions, and all the other events that take place. I would like to thank the Ballston Spa Business and Professional Association, the Ballston Area Recreation Commission, the clubs and fraternal organizations, and all the other businesses and community partners who are always so supportive. I would like to thank our pre-K partners and our partners for before and after school programs. I would like to thank our SROs and our partners in law enforcement, Sheriff Zerlo, Chief Bush, and New York State Police Senior Investigator Werner for their incredible responsiveness, guidance, and support. I would like to thank Dr. Tarina Parker, the District Superintendent of the Washington, Saratoga, Warren, Hamilton, Essex BOCES for her and her staff's support. And I would like to thank our town supervisors, Supervisor Young of Malta, Supervisor Connolly of Ballston, and Supervisor Ostrander of Milton, and all of their council members and staffs, and our village mayor Rossi, and all the town and village trustees and staff members for their support. I would also like to thank two board members who are ending their tenure with us, Holly Barker Flynn and Law Ryan. Their volunteer service to support our school community has been impactful and meaningful, and I thank them very much for their contributions. So we have a lot of folks here for recognition. We have a lot of wonderful students to recognize, and let's proceed. Dr. Duca.
Thank you very much. So without further ado, I'd like to invite our interim athletic director, Joe Gardino, up here, please. So before we get started with recognition of our students, I did want to take a minute to thank Joe for all the work that he's done this year. A very difficult situation to step into, but you did a wonderful job for us this year, and I am indebted to you, and we all are, and thank you very much for everything you did for us this year.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, and thank you for allowing me to come in and work in your school community, and I was certainly welcomed with open arms, and hopefully good work was done in the past 10 months. And today we will recognize some of our teams, so thank you for the opportunity. We had an exciting spring season, and it's a culmination of the full year, really. And the last time I spoke here, I threw some data at you, and I will do that again, that over the course of this year, 102 coaches and 18 volunteers provided opportunities for 1,495 student athletes from modified up to high school, fall, winter, and spring. So the athletic department obviously is vast and it needs support, and you provide it very well, and as well as the community. So it made things work fairly well, and I really enjoyed myself in the process being around such supportive school board members, teachers, parents, and coaches. So thank you very much for the opportunity. Right now I'd like to call up Lucas Snow, head coach, Jason Onsman, assistant coach, and Joe Hayes, assistant coach of the varsity boys lacrosse team, who are the 2025 Section 2 Class B champions. Coach Snow.
Thanks, Joe. Thank you to the board, Dr. Duca, Mr. Gardino, for having us here tonight. It's a really cool end of the year when we're wrapping up things with graduation for our seniors and all the other events that are going on at school, that we get an opportunity to celebrate these guys one more time together here at the end of the school year. So thank you for having us. This year, lacrosse, I don't know if any know about it. It's like a game of runs. There's a game where you score 5 and they get 4 on you. And this year it's kind of like our season. At the end of the year, we really turned it on and won 5 of our last 6 games, the last one being a loss in the state quarterfinals. But during that time, outscored our opponents by 45 goals, leading to a sectional championship for all these guys, which was it's really special for this group to see them come together and earn that championship. I want to say thank you to the parents that are here supporting like they have all year, the players and my coaches, Jason and Joe and Pete Vadney, who's not here with us tonight, and all the volunteer coaches that we have within our program from modified all the way up through JV. We had several players earn all-league from first team to second team to honorable mention, and we added academic All-American for Section 2 this year in Declan Phillips. So thank you for having us again, and can we get one round of applause for these guys for Section 2 Class B champions. Yeah. You guys slide down in here. 2 rows. 2 rows. See that? Come on down. Keep sliding, Max. Keep sliding. Congratulations. Thank you. Sorry, I came right from practice. We're practicing.
Exactly how you should be. Parents, feel free to come up if you want.
Thank you for having us.
Oh, thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you, Dr.
Where's the medical?
3rd, but it's fine.
I would now like to call up front the Section 2 Class AA varsity baseball team and assistant coach Tom Dufort. Would the baseball team please come forward?
Just want to say thank you to you guys, obviously, for recognizing the achievement these guys were able to do this year, the first sectional championship since 2019. Great season, start to finish. Obviously started down in Myrtle Beach where we went undefeated, came home, competed, tied with Niskayuna for Suburban Council Championship. First time we've done that, obviously, since 2019 as well. Everybody contributed to our season on and off the field. maintain a 90-plus average as a team. Multiple guys made the Futures game. Kai Graybill, who's not here, won the Home Run Derby for Section 2. Jimmy Houghton was All-Region. And we had the Pitcher of the Year in Jamison Hoteling. But Coach of the Year, Curtis Nobles, who's not here today. Running joke, he's thrown BP in Cortland to a PBR showcase. So there's that. Thank you to our athletic director who stepped in this year and did a wonderful job with all the sports in our district and making sure these kids and all the athletes had whatever they needed whenever we needed it. That's it. Bigger guys in the back.
If any parents want to come up as well, please.
Next, I would like to call forward Peter Sheridan from the Greater Capital Region Track and Field and Cross Country Hall of Fame for a special recognition.
How brave for the school administration and board to allow a former social studies teacher to get behind a microphone. This could be a very, very long evening, but I appreciate the time to come up here. I know it's a little late in the year. I appreciate A.D. Guardino's ability to work me into the agenda today. Typically, when we started this award 3 years ago for our Scholastic Award winners, we did it a little bit earlier in the spring, but then the committee leaned on me and said, we really need to have the sectional and the state meet results before we do it, hence our ability to kind of squeeze in here at the last moment. Our award winner tonight will be recognized at our induction banquet in October. We hope she can make it back for that. We know she's headed off to college. This is a very, we like to think, selective and prestigious award. 2 young ladies, 2 young men, and all the spring track and field athletes. So I'm guessing that it was probably 1,000 or so, or 2 young women who ran track and field and did the jumping and throwing and all that business. And there's no way we're going to have the time right now for me to go into Gabrielle's exploits and accomplishments and achievements. It might be interesting for you to know that the young woman from Shalmont, whose records she broke, number of her records she broke, is being inducted into the Hall of Fame this coming October. So maybe someday Gabrielle as well. We're just going to do the certificate now. We'd like to come back to the districts, whether it's a team party or a picnic or a board meeting, to do it back in the home districts. We'll be at the Marriott next October. You're all invited to attend that. Gabrielle, could you come on up?
Joe, come in. Thanks for having me.
Next, I'd like to introduce Assistant Coach Matt Gurman. And before he comes forward, he is our sprinters coach and has had vast success, as you know, maybe better than I do it, being so I've been here 1 year, but I have not seen a stable of sprinters do as much as these 4 people have done here, and I know there's a couple more behind them, as in underclassmen who are not able to be here tonight, but it is a recipe for how tradition continually happens when 2 upperclassmen and 2 freshmen join together in a relay and are seated 15th in the state and end up taking 4th. And you can't say that those seniors, excuse me, and their leadership and their training techniques and how they go about their business. I got to watch it firsthand at the States for a day. It's incredible on how they support each other and their success rate. I know there were 6 kids that went to the States, and Coach Kerman's a master at data. You're going to hear in a minute. But 6 kids went down to the States, and all of them placed 5th or higher, and they brought home 10 medals. And obviously that one race kind of came out of nowhere, but maybe not in the heads of 4 children who were practiced and groomed to say they can do it. And so anyway, it's very impressive what you're probably going to hear, and likely things like this group of athletes coming through here tonight. It doesn't happen every year. I know it seemingly happens with track right now, but believe me, other parts, this is a once-in-a-lifetime event in some schools to have the quality of runner that we have had come through here. So it took me by surprise, and I really appreciate your efforts, Matt. So Matt Gurman.
All right, guys, come on over. I have my 4 seniors joining me. First of all, thank you to the board. Thank you to Dr. Duca. Thank you to Joe for the great introduction. We really appreciate the recognition of these athletes. They put in a ton of time, a ton of effort. Most of them are 3-sport athletes, and our season, it's funny, a lot of coaches will say, oh, you're almost done, right? And so we started together in the first week of November, and we ended June 22nd at Nationals. So it's been a long haul, but it's been worth it with these 4. I am on the clock, so I'm going to kind of fly through my data until the end, because I highlighted only Section 2 and higher, but I thought this was impressive. So if you take these 4 seniors here, the Section 2 leaderboard is everyone in Section 2, and all 4 of them are top 10 or higher in their respective events. Petrina is 9th in the 400. Kalai is 4th in the 400. 4th in the 200, 3rd in the 400. Devin was 1st in the section in the 110 hurdles. Gabby and Petrina actually took the top 2 spots in the 100 meter, which is very, very rare and spectacular. And then Gabby finished us off with 1st in the 200 and 400. And then the really cool part is, if you know anything about Section 2, you know the legacy. I know Sheridan knows a lot about the legacy of Section 2. Petrina and Gabby are the 7th and 1st fastest 100 meter in Section 2 history. Gabby is the 3rd fastest all time in Section 2 in the 200, and 2nd fastest all time in the 400. And the 4x1 girls that you just heard about, where we had 2 freshmen, it literally could have been a Disney movie. The last time we ran together was April 22nd. We went to the state qualifier on a long shot. Guilderland, luckily for us, dropped the baton. They still made it with the super standard. We were seated 13th out of 15th, and they came in 4th place and broke the school record. The 2 girls that were on that previous school record, one's at Penn State and one's at Hamilton. So the caliber of runners that these freshmen stepped in for and then broke the school record was absolutely unbelievable. Our other 2 could not be here tonight, unfortunately. In the state rankings, again, this team is not only dominating the league, but the state. Kalai is currently ranked 15th in the 400. Devin is 15th in the 110 hurdles. Gabby is 5th in the 100, and Petrina is 12th. Gabby is also 5th in the 400 and 4th in the 200-meter dash. And the 4x1, again, with 2 seniors and 2 freshmen, is ranked 9th in the state currently. We did attend the state meet with 6 athletes. Those 6 athletes all came in 5th or better and hit the podium for a total of 10 medals. It was just amazing, to say the least. And then even more impressive was they were able to make it back in time for prom. Believe it or not, we left a guaranteed 3 medals on the table because they also qualified for the Federation Championships in multiple events. I was just happy that they were able to get and do both, which was an amazing feat. They also qualified for 6 events at New Balance Nationals. And I found it really interesting. There were 7,000 athletes at Nationals, and we ranked anywhere from 79th to 24th in the nation. And then I did want to give one special shout out to a gentleman who's not here, Paul Peterson. Just to give you an idea how competitive our league is, he qualified for nationals and didn't qualify for the state qualifier meet at Section 2. But he qualified as a freshman, and he came in 4th. And I just wanted to mention that because he is the first ever for me and Ballston Spa podium athlete. He was in 4th place, got to get on the podium at New Balance Nationals in the 400 hurdles, which was amazing considering he's a freshman. Last thing I wanted to leave you guys with, these 4 athletes right here, they have a total of 28 state and federation medals among the 4 of them, and 43 school records in track and field. So I just wanted to end with that. That is an amazing statistic even for me. As Joe said, this is a once-in-a-lifetime crew. I really appreciate everything they've done, all the work they've put in. I could not be more proud to be standing up here as their coach tonight. So thank you so much for all the recognition. Thank you, guys.
Parents, if you'd like to come up, please.
Congratulations. Thank you.
Outstanding. All.
Thank you. Thank you.
That does conclude recognition for this evening.
Okay, thank you. Yes, we'll pause for 1 second. We are now at the first time in our agenda for public comment. Do we have anyone signed up for public comment? We do not. Student government report. We do not have a student government representative. So may I have a motion to approve the minutes for the June 4th, 2025 regular meeting?
So moved.
Second.
Any amendments or additions? Not hearing any. All those in favor? Aye. Opposed? Abstentions?
I abstain. Due to absence.
We have an abstention due to absence. And the minutes are approved. Next, our superintendent report. Dr. Duca.
No report tonight, just a reminder of our commencement ceremony tomorrow. Saratoga Performing Arts Center, 4 o'clock for our seniors. If you can get there, come and celebrate our seniors, please. Thanks.
Wonderful. Committee reports.
After you.
We'll start with the audit committee. Mr. Ryan.
All right, thank you very much. Audit committee met today. We approved the meeting minutes for the February 5th meeting. There was no old business. And for new business, we reviewed the internal audit final report. It focused on payroll process, and 5 specific areas were challenged. It was a clean report with just one exception for incomplete paperwork that was corrected, and a corrective action plan is planned to do some further verification for that area. Audit team did commend the business office staff for the preparation for the audit. And it was very well organized, and nothing further to report. Any questions or comments from the board? Okay,
I don't think so. Thank you very much.
thanks.
Our policy committee.
Policy committee met this evening and discussed 2 new policies that are necessary to comply with new state requirements. Policy 5685, maximum temperature for school buildings and indoor facilities. It will be available for a 28-day read on July 2nd. The second policy was policy 7316, student use of personal technology. It also will be available for a 28-day read on July 2nd.
Thank you. Any questions for Policy Committee? All right, thank you very much. Correspondence to the district.
Thank you. We had 10 total this time, 9 emails, 3 regarding the Young Scholars Program, 1 regarding proposed charter school, 5 regarding student matters, and 1 call regarding a student matter.
And since the last meeting, the board has received 4 emails, 1 regarding athletics, 2 regarding student matters, and 1 record request. Announcements. Do we have announcements this evening? No upcoming events other than our graduation tomorrow, various moving up celebrations, and our last day of school on Friday. Okay. Old business from the district. Board members? On to new business. May I have a motion to approve resolution number 554, Board of Education Policy Manual File 2245, ex officio student member.
So moved.
Second.
Any discussion? Not hearing any. All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Abstentions? Resolution number 554 passes. May I have a motion to approve resolution number 555, Board of Education Policy Manual File 3310, public access to district records.
So moved.
Second.
Any discussion? Not hearing any. All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Abstentions? Resolution number 555 passes. May I have a motion to approve resolution number 556, Board of Education, Policy Manual File 7310, Code of Conduct.
So moved.
Second.
Any discussion? Not hearing any. All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Abstentions? Resolution number 556 passes. May I have a motion to approve resolution number 557, Board of Education Policy Manual File 8290, Artificial Intelligence.
So moved.
Second.
Any discussion? Not hearing any. All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Abstentions? Resolution number 557 passes. May I have a motion to approve resolution number 558, Capital Fund Reserve?
So moved.
Second.
Any discussion? Not hearing any. All those in favor? Aye. Opposed? Abstentions? Resolution number 558 passes. I have a motion to approve resolution number 559, NYSMEC, electricity.
So moved.
Second.
Any discussion? If I may just ask Brian to give a brief summary of the NYSMEC. We've been using it for decades, but just a little background.
It is a consortium of school districts in New York State, approximately, I think, 350, and we purchase our electric and natural gas through there, and by being such a large consortium, we're able to get volume discounts, and just like other schools, and it's worked out well for us.
Thank you very much. Any additional discussion? Not hearing any. All those in favor? Aye. Opposed? Abstentions? Resolution number 559 passes. May I have a motion to approve resolution number 560, NYSMEC, natural gas?
So moved.
Second.
Any discussion? Not hearing any. All those in favor? Aye. Opposed? Abstentions? Resolution number 560 passes. May I have a motion to approve resolution number 561, agreement, Ballston Area Recreation Commission?
So moved.
Second.
Any discussion? Not hearing any. All those in favor? Aye. Opposed? Abstentions? Resolution number 561 passes. I have a motion to approve resolution number 562, agreement, professional services.
So moved.
Second.
Any discussion? Not hearing any. All those in favor? Aye. Opposed? Abstentions? Resolution number 562 passes. May I have a motion to approve resolution number 563, agreement, professional services?
So moved.
Second.
Any discussion? Not hearing any. All those in favor? Opposed? Abstentions? Resolution number 563 passes. May I have a motion to approve resolution number 564, agreement, professional services?
So moved.
Second.
Any discussion? Not hearing any. All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Abstentions? Resolution number 564 passes. May I have a motion to approve resolution number 565, agreement, shared services?
So moved.
Second.
Any discussion? Not hearing any. All those in favor? Opposed? Abstentions? Resolution number 565 passes. May I have a motion to approve resolution number 566, agreement, professional services?
So moved.
Second.
Any discussion? Not hearing any. All those in favor? Opposed? Abstentions? Resolution number 566 passes. May I have a motion to approve resolution number 567, extension of bid and contract food service program?
So moved.
Second.
Any discussion? Not hearing any. All those in favor? Opposed? Abstentions? Resolution number 567 passes. May I have a motion to approve resolution number 568, scholarships dissolved?
So moved.
Second.
Any discussion? I'd just like to share that we thank very much all of those who were involved in establishing and supporting these scholarships and awards over all of the years, and we thank them very much for their contributions. All those in favor? Opposed? Abstentions? Resolution number 568 passes. May I have a motion to approve resolution number 569, obsolete equipment?
So moved.
Second.
Any discussion? Not hearing any. All those in favor? Opposed? Abstentions? Resolution number 569 passes. May I have a motion to approve resolution number 570, placement of students with disabilities?
So moved.
Second.
Any discussion? Not hearing any. All those in favor? Opposed? Abstentions? Resolution number 570 passes. May I have a motion to approve resolution number 571, placement of preschool students with disabilities?
So moved.
Second.
Any discussion? Not hearing any. All those in favor? Opposed? Abstentions? Resolution number 571 passes. Resolutions number 572 through 594 are recognized as a consent agenda for the purpose of Board of Education action. May I have a motion to approve the consent agenda, resolutions number 572 through 594?
So moved.
Second.
Any discussion?
I just have I just have a question about Resolution 576. The language goes back and forth about rescinded or approved and approved. I'm not sure if that's intended to be written in that format. It's a rescission of appointment.
So the language reads that there was a appointment
Yeah.
that was previously approved
Yeah.
at that meeting, August 7th, and the resolution is to rescind it.
Yeah?
And what we are making the motion is to approve the resolution to rescind the appointment that was approved in August.
Thank you for the clarification.
Sure. It's a little bit circular there. But, the last part about hereby approved always refers just to the resolution at hand.
Okay, got it.
Any other discussion? Not hearing any. All those in favor? Aye. Opposed? Abstentions? The consent agenda, resolutions 572 through 594 passes. And I just want to recognize that we have one of our appointments, Ms. Karstens, here in person. And we welcome you to the district and congratulations, and we're thrilled to have you. Welcome. Do we have any other new business? New business from the district? New business from board members? All right. We're at the point in our agenda, our second time for public comment. Do we have anyone signed up for public comment? We do not. Do we have anyone representing our associations? We do not have a PTA, PTSA report tonight. It's the end of the year.
End of the year.
It's the end of the year. Those folks are tired. They've done wonderful work. We thank our PTAs and PTSAs for everything they've done over the year. They deserve some time off here in the summer. Okay. So we do not have reason for executive session tonight. Our next meeting will be our reorganization meeting on Wednesday, July 2nd, followed by our regular business meeting. And I need a motion to adjourn.
So moved.
Second.
All those in favor? Aye. Opposed? We are adjourned. Thank you for watching on the live stream. Thank you to those who are in attendance here in person.